Hey, beautiful friend, welcome back. Last episode, we looked at what changed outside civilization, the world that doesn't match your design. Today, we go inside because you have systems running right now that you're not even aware of. Here's something most people don't think about. You're conscious of very little of what's actually happening in your body and mind. Right now, as you're listening to me, your kidneys are filtering blood. Your cells are repairing. Your immune system is scanning for threats. Do you feel any of that? No, it just happens. The conscious mind, the part that's listening right now, is just the surface, just the tip of the iceberg. Underneath, there's a whole world running without your awareness. So let's talk about what's running underneath. Your nervous system has two main modes. The first is called parasympathetic. This is your body maintenance mode. In medicine, we learn a little acronym called SLUD. Salivation, lacrimation, that's tears, urination, and defecation. It's not glamorous, but essential. Your parasympathetic system also handles all digestion, cell repair, immune function, and you don't feel any of it happening. It runs on a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. SLUD helps us memorize common side effects, as many meds reduce levels of that neurotransmitter, or hormone. Hence, you get dry mouth, dry eyes, problems with peeing, and constipation with a lot of meds. But anyway, that was a past life for me prescribing meds. Back to your body in normal mode. This system keeps your body alive and quietly. Rest and digest. Maintenance mode. The second mode is called sympathetic. This is your emergency survival system. When there's a threat, your body shifts gears. Heart rate goes up, digestion pauses, no time for that now. Blood flows to the muscles, your pupils dilate. This is where fight, flight, freeze, flop, and fawn come from. Your body preparing to handle danger. Now let's talk about something psychological. Carl Jung discovered what he called the shadow. And this is important. The shadow isn't just anything bad, it's just unconscious, really. It's the part of yourself that you can't see. Adrenaline in a crisis? That's the sympathetic nervous system. It's for defense, and it is an automatic thing. Think about it this way. As you grew up, certain parts of you got rejected. Maybe by family, by school, just by our culture. We heard, don't be so emotional. Don't be so loud. Don't be so sensitive. Don't be so needy. Those parts didn't disappear, they went underground. Those became your defense mechanisms. It got pathological, and now it's in the shadow. And here's where it gets interesting. You can't see your shadow directly, but you can see it in how you react to others. Your pet peeves, the things that really bother you about other people, often that's a mirror. For people like us who care so deeply, the shadow often shows up as, people don't really care. No one has good intentions. Everyone's going to ruin everything. Sound familiar? It's not necessarily true. That's the shadow projecting what you can't see in yourself, your own capacity to not care, which terrifies you because caring is who you are. Now there's a deeper layer. Beyond the shadow, there's a place where rage and resentment live. Dark, stuck in the wiring of a fight response. Some frameworks call it the demon, the superego. This is where blind fury comes in, where you stew in resentment, where revenge fantasies live. You know that feeling where you might have said, something came over me. I don't know what happened. It wasn't me. Or when someone gets drunk and does something they'd never do sober. That's disinhibition releasing what's normally contained. This isn't about being a bad person. This is about having a place where rage accumulates when it has nowhere else to go. Now here's the beautiful part. These systems, the shadow, the emergency response, they were adaptive. In tribal contexts, they made perfect sense. Imagine you're in a tribe. A predator appears. Your sympathetic nervous system activates. Heart racing, muscles ready, full alert. You either fight, or you run, or you freeze, flop, or fawn to get away from your predator. And then the threat passes. The predator leaves, your system comes back down, parasympathetic kicks back in. Baseline restored, rest and relax. And that's by design. The emergency was meant to end. And the shadow, the demon, those were redundancies like backup systems. If your normal way of coping couldn't handle something, you had deeper reserves. Rage can save your life in the right moment. Parts of you going underground protecting you while being fully yourself wasn't safe. These aren't design flaws, they're survival engineering. You have backup systems because you needed them. You needed a fight response to fight like a bear attacking you and your young. But now it's different. So that's your survival design. Conscious and unconscious, parasympathetic and sympathetic, shadow and demon. Systems running that you didn't even know about. And in tribal life, they worked beautifully. And then civilization changed everything. Next episode, we'll see what happened when emergency mode never got turned off. When the shadow became a prison. When adaptive defenses became irrational. See you there, beautiful friend.